Closing arguments now happening Friday is the Michael Sussmann trial. His defense attorneys calling the government's case against their client as weak, smoke, and mirrors, while the prosecutors for special counsel John Durham told the jury on Friday in D.C. that there is an overwhelming evidence that Sussmann lied to the FBI and said this is not even a close case. Sussmann's defense team outed Hillary Clinton for approving efforts to spread claims that the Trump organization maintained a secret channel to the Kremlin through Russia's Alpha Bank. Now debunked information. Sussmann is facing one count of lying to the FBI. Joining us now to discuss all of this, former Trump Deputy National Security Advisor KT McFarland. KT, thanks for joining us.
It's a pleasure and an honor. Thank you.
Well, it's an honor to have you here as well. It's a great night for America. We'll be expecting President Trump to talk about all the issues happening in our nation. But wow, what a bombshell this trial has been. You know, KT, especially when you hear Hillary's campaign manager, Robbie Mook, on the stand personally saying she approved the campaign's plans in the fall of 2016 to share this debunked information with a reporter. I mean, right there, I would think the prosecution's feeling pretty good now that the jury has that information.
Well, we'll see. You know, the wheels of justice turn slowly, and hopefully justice delayed is not justice denied. But the bottom of this is just that the rank opportunism and on the part of Hillary Clinton, and really this is all of Washington, but on the part of Hillary Clinton and her campaign, they're just so lust for power that they were willing to take the American Constitution and turn it on its head. They were willing to make up stuff about Donald Trump and a connection with the Russians. They were willing to let a lot of people be destroyed, myself included, people's careers to be destroyed in order to sort of grasp that ring of power that they would hope to have for themselves. But at the bottom line, the people they hurt, not just their own sort of immortal soul, shall we say, but they hurt the American people. Because for 3 years, the Trump presidency was just dragged through the mud of something that the Clintons had made up in the first place. What did that do? It prevented Donald Trump from doing a lot of things, especially in foreign domestic policy, that he might have otherwise done. I think what the miracle is all the things that Donald Trump accomplished, despite the fact that he had that unholy trinity of the Democrats and the media and the intelligence community working against him.
It's a great point. I mean, such a distraction and all the money that was spent, obviously, to go down that road when here we are today. And obviously, it's in the hands of the jury, a D.C. jury, KT. So we will see. But obviously, it's a long holiday weekend. They'll be back at it. And we'll obviously be watching this trial on Tuesday. Thank you so much for being with us here this Saturday night, KT McFarland.
Thank you.
Pleasure to have you.